y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gorgg, and I am back with another video. If you read the title, you know today is not an average video. It's actually my first story time. So today's story time is about the time I got jumped by some hating twins way back in, like, this was way back in elementary. So yeah, I went to school with my big brother and my older cousin. Well, she's technically not my cousin. Her name is Ebony. She's technically my niece, but she's older than me, so I just call her my cousin. Long story short. Anyways, we all went to school together, and I had like I'm not even gonna lie, I probably had a few friends in my grade, but for me it was cooler to hang out with my cousin and my brother because they were older than me. So I got to hang with the older kids. I was on with the, like, you know, I was a cheerleader in my little elementary. My cousin was a cheerleader. We just, like, it was just much better hanging with them. I mean, and then that's blood. Like, and blood, as you're gonna find out in the story, always has your back, and that's what's most important to me. And I learned back then that family is just more important, and I would rather hang with family over friends. Like, I don't know, my cousin, we all, like, I just rather be with my cousins now. And she went to the school before me, so she knew all the people and everything. So by me hanging with her, I got to know all the people. She was popular, I was popular, like, you know, so it was just everything. Her family was my friends, and that was what that was. So we rode the school bus to school and back from school, whatever, and that's where everything occurred. That's why I'm telling y'all that. But this is the tea. So I was really, like, back in school, I mean, I've always been like the smart girl. I've always been really pretty, but I also had brains to go with it. So I just stayed to myself. Like I said, if I wasn't around my family, I was just by myself, just chilling, like, and so that's what that was. On the bus that day, I was sitting by myself on a bus, and I had my feet up and I had my back against the window, you know. So you know how, like, you sitting and you got your back up against the window, you got your feet up. That's how I just gotta be, I like my feet up, I like to be comfortable. So that's what I was doing that day. Not bothering nobody, minding my business, just getting home. The school is not even 10 minutes away from the house, so it's not that long of a ride. So it's very simple, it's very easy to just stay to yourself because it's not that long of a ride, like I said. So I'm sitting, and I don't know what I was in. Back then, I damn sure didn't have a phone in elementary. So I didn't have a phone. I don't know what I was doing, but I was looking at something. Something was in front of me, and I was just, like, very well distracted. And mind you, the twins that I'm talking about in this story, yeah, the twins I'm talking about in this story, they were older than me. I really don't even think I knew them. Like, I really don't even think, I don't remember even having a real conversation with these girls. Like, honestly, my makeup looks so good. But anyways, so I'm not even being funny, y'all. Out of nowhere, one of the twins, like, leans over the seat and, like, hits me. Like, she just pops off, whatever. I don't know if she mushed me, slapped me. I doubt I was punched. I don't remember what it was. I was, like, in the 2nd grade, I think. But that's not the point. She leaned over and hit me. Now, I'm a really sweet girl, and I don't start no mess. I never do. I never start anything. But I always finish it. Always. And I always will. So she, like, hit me, and I guess she sat, I don't know what she did. She sat back down, but I know I got up, like, so I got up and I'm over the seat behind. So say if now the seat is in front of me, the back of the seat is in front of me, I leaned over and I just started fighting her. Like, I just started hitting her. What else are you supposed to do? Like, I just went off non-stop because I didn't do anything to you. And I'm gonna ask questions later because it couldn't have been an accident. So whatever the tea is, we'll figure out what the issue is later. But for now, I'm about to beat your period. And so that's what happened. So like I said, I really don't remember really getting hit like that. Maybe, I know it was years ago, but I remember the story very well. But I don't know if I got hit or whatever. So I was just, like, dogging her. And I guess her twin saw me, like, just beating her sister. So the twin came and jumped in and started jumping me. So, no big deal. A jump is a jump. Everybody got to take one day in their life. But the rule to getting jumped is, as long as you beat one person, as long as one person gets beat worse than you good. As long as one person walk out with blood, one person got to get their beat. Like, you got to drag one person. Like, That's all that matters. Pause for the cause. I do not promote violence, but I do promote sticking up for yourself. And if somebody tries you, or if somebody starts with you, finish it. And that's exactly what I'm going to tell my future kids. And that's exactly what I did in that situation. But anyways, so like I said, the twin came and jumped in, tried to jump me. She probably jumped me for like half a second. Who cared? Her sister was still getting beat up. And somebody yelled on the bus, Ebony, who's my older cousin, Ebony, your cousin getting jumped. So Ebony get up. Ebony come down to the fight. She grabbed the twin who jumped in. I ain't mean to grab my mirror like that, but she grabbed the twin who jumped in and just started beating her ass too. It was a double beating that day on the bus. When we pulled, by the time, I don't remember who broke it up, and by the time we got to the apartment complex where we stayed, the ambulance was there because one of the girls was bleeding from their nose, and I think the other one was bleeding from their mouth, or had a busted lip or something like that. The bus driver escorted the girls to the ambulance and helped me and my cousin back on the bus until I had my brother go get my sister and my mom. So the bus driver told my mom and my sister whatever. We think the twins' mamas came or whatever. Don't care. I remember what was all happening while the girls was in the ambulance and we was on the bus. I don't know what was going on, but I know that when we got down, when Ebony and I got down to my sister and my mama, all they asked us, which they didn't really have to ask because they knew clearly by the girls being in the ambulance and us being on the bus still chilling, like, all my sister and mama asked was, did y'all win? Which they knew, because the rule in our family was and is and will always be, if you get into a fight, as long as you win, you're not gonna get a whooping. But if you lose, you're gonna get a beating. So, Malia Brianna Ashante Leaf, I'm not gonna get into a fight at school, lose, and then have to go home and get a whooping. Like, that's not gonna happen. And my sister gave the worst beatings ever. To this day, we talk about it all the time. She's 19 years older than me, and she used to beat my ass. Like, she used to be our ass. Like, she used to be our ass. My mom used to call my sister for my brother and I to come beat us because nobody whipped the belt and slung the belt like my sister. And so, yeah, it was no losing. And they knew we wanted to fight, so we didn't get a beating. And we went home and it was peachy keen. And from that day forward, y'all, I promise, I never had an issue ever again. Especially at that school, but even after that, but I never had an issue. Honestly, I don't even know where those girls went. I don't know if they disappeared. I have no idea where those girls went. Like, I never seen them again. I never even seen them on a bus again. And actually, sidebar note, this is my second time recording and telling y'all this story. I recorded it before, and when I went to edit the video, I didn't like it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna re-record it. But I did speak to my cousin already on that recording. And so I'm just gonna throw those clips in so y'all can see like the conversation, because I'm not gonna call her again and try to pretend or fake like it's my first time calling her, because I asked questions like off rip, like, girl, do you remember this? You remember that? And what happened with it? So y'all will see. So those clips will be thrown in. You'll see me with a red lip or whatever. But hello? Hello? I'm trying to prove a point and I need you on FaceTime.
Well, honey, I can't.
Okay, all right, fine. I guess I'll do it over the phone. Okay, so I was recording a video, right? A story time. And I was talking about, do you remember the time, like a long time ago, when we got into that fight with the twins on the bus?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I was telling that story, right? And by the way, you're on camera talking, so yeah. Anywho, so I'm like,
You want to be on camera talking too?
no, you're on camera now on the phone. Like, they can hear you. Like, my followers can hear you.
Well, I want to be on camera.
That's why I wanted you on FaceTime, but you can't FaceTime me. You so angry.
What you told the people?
I told them the whole story, but I wanted to prove, after that fight, did we ever have an issue with them twins ever again?
Hell no.
Did we ever hear from them ever? I don't even remember. Like, we rode the bus with them every day. I don't even remember seeing them again. I swear, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like,
right. Let's go to yesterday.
You said, you said what?
They like disappear. That's a really good question, because I never seen them in school. I never seen them back on the bus. None of that.
And never seen them again. And did we ever have a problem from anybody else though?
No.
Never in life. Okay. One of them was bleeding. That's why the bus driver called the ambulance. Remember, the ambulance was there at the apartments when we got there.
And the police came.
And the police. We didn't get beat for it though. That's all that matters. Cause we ain't lose, so we ain't get no beating.
Right.
That's all that mattered.
If we would've lost, we would've got 2 ass claims.
Because if we lost, we would've got beat again. Like, and that was the rule. Like, if you lose the fight, you're gonna have to get beat again. Girl.
You'll get beat and you're gonna have to go fight that person again.
You're gonna have to go fight them again. Like, yeah. And that's my story time. Like, in all honesty, I really don't want to say that I'm promoting violence at all. Like, I don't promote violence. Like, keep your hands to yourself. But when it comes down to it, don't ever let somebody try you. And like, nobody's not gonna try you, period, point blank. Sometimes you just gotta let it be known, like, I'm not the one to play with. Even though I'm quiet, I'm smart, I care about being cute or whatever, it's just like, don't try me. Like, people take your kindness for weakness. Like, people think just because you stay to yourself, you chill with your dogs, or you don't be in drama, you don't be in no mess, like you scary or you weak or you soft. And it's like, nah, since you got it completely wrong. Like, you got it completely wrong. You completely off. And now you finna get your just because you want to start the wrong person. And after you show them that one good time, go on back to being your pretty, ladylike, classy, smart, educated, stylish, fashionable self. And that's exactly what I did. That's my first story time. I'm so excited. I got my first story time up. Now, if you like that story time and you want more story times, like this video, share this video, and comment under the video. Let me know how you feel about the story. Tell me if you ever been jumped. I want to know about y'all stories. Have you jumped somebody before? We all. You know, I ain't mad at you if you have. But you know, one-on-one, it's all about them one-on-ones. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. And don't forget to hit the bell button so that you won't miss any notifications. And lastly, if you're not already following me on social media, I am _GORGG on Instagram and Twitter. On Snapchat, The Gorge, and on Facebook, Malia Lee. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for showing me so much love and support. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.